On Fridays we'd go down to the river, to that little Greek cafe. We'd eat anchovies and drink Retsina wine. Hell, it seems like only yesterday. He taught me to fear the hurricanes and how to feed my family from the sea. He knew from hard times back in 29. I knew this from the time I was on his knee. And I looked like him, and I talked like him, and sometimes he even looked like me. With sunburned, weathered skin, he was the best of Irishmen, the old man and the sea. He was a lineman for the Florida Power. It was dangerous work in those days, but he'd spend every idle hour fishing with me for what came our way. He warned me to be true to my word. It was the only bond a good man had. Love your woman and babes like the Lord. That good man was my dad. And I looked like him, and I talked like him. Sometimes he even looked like me. With sunburned, weathered skin, he was the best of Irishmen, the old man and the sea. My mother was a dark-eyed beauty, sweet 16 when they fell in love. Catholic Portuguese, pretty as you please. The girl was all he could think of. 7 little ones later, he lost 2 along the road. How does a father bear that pain? To send your children to heaven before they're old. And I looked like him, and I talked like him. Sometimes he even looked like me. Sunburned, weathered skin, he was the best of Irishmen, the old man and the sea. And when he'd had a day from hell, I could see it in his eyes. He'd climb aboard his little boat and sail way out yonder into the tide. And at sunset, he'd walk through the door, smelling of grouper, mullet, and gin. He'd pick me up in his big, strong arms. He was my bestest friend. And I looked like him, and I talked like him, and sometimes he even looked like me. Sunburned, weathered skin, the best that's ever been, the old man and the sea. The old man and the sea. My old man and the sea. I miss you so much, Papa.